Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Acer CEO Jason Chen.
Welcome to our event today. Today, we're in Lincoln Center, Alice Julie Hall. As many of you know, this is a place for symphony, for people to play and enjoy symphony. Let's spend a minute talking about symphony. It is a creation through power of many. And I personally feel very lucky that I have the whole team to orchestrate a product symphony so that we will be able to provide you the product that people appreciate. And today, I want to spend a little bit time on how we do it. Design is a very important part of our technology. In fact, it's in our DNA. For many products that we do, we pay detailed attention on how we finish it, how we take care of the details, even to every single edge that we do. We want to make sure that we inject all our concepts into our product offering. For that, let's see a short video to start with. It's true that innovation is in our DNA. We feel lucky that we got wonderful product offer, and customers appreciate our designs. And we are winning awards in many, many areas. And it's only when the product is near to almost perfect, then we can start to pay attention on other areas like packaging, like user experience. And you know what? We are winning awards all over the place, world-class awards, products, packaging, and user experience in multiple areas. And today, I feel very honored to have the CEO from IF, Ralph Wickman, to join me on the stage. Ralph. Germany, Ron, how are you doing?
Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much.
And I'm sure many people know about IF. Just for in case, can you spend a minute on IF?
Sure, I can. Very briefly. So, founded 1953 by the German industry after the Second World War, creating an award which is one of the top awards in the world nowadays, including product, communication, all kinds of disciplines, packaging, and at least as design business is about integrity, the only shareholder of our IF Corporation is the IF Design Foundation.
So it's a design, it's the integrity, it's the detail stuff that people appreciate.
Definitely.
And so when talking about that, I'm sure that many people want to apply to win your award, many products and many companies. So how do you decide that? So what are some of the criteria that you look at?
Well, that's of course traditionally everything was about product design, right? And that was functionality, aesthetics, craftsmanship, all these kind of things, engineering, of course. But since we developed further and we have usability, user experience, and all these kind of disciplines and criteria, our jury has to cover a much wider range of criteria. And today it's not enough to satisfy your clients; they want to be overwhelmed.
So that you look at a lot of details. And we have a video we want to show and let people know how we do that.
Yep, let's do
Let's
that.
play the video.
Sure.
We have 63 judges. The next few days we have to find the best of the best and design in all different categories.
We have a set of guidelines reviewed from IF. We look at everything. We look at every detail. We can actually use a product, reviewing all sorts of details on it.
We are finishing the first round of judgment and going through all the different items of our jury group, awarding them.
After we choose the product we personally like, then we discuss internally. We can argue against each other, then we balance the different opinion.
And the whole jury gets the possibility to put their veto to judgments that they don't like. And we do this because we want this whole process to become very objective.
Within this extremely high quality of entries, make decisions what deserves to be awarded or what doesn't. That was a big challenge for all of the groups.
And really are looking for products that are outstanding. They really have to be perfect in detail and execution, have a great idea, some innovation, and how this product can be used for the customer.
So I've seen a lot of people there, a lot of product on the desk. So can you give people a rough idea how many products that you receive every year to apply for awards?
So this year we received 6,400 entries, and it's about a 10% growth every year.
Wow! And how many judges that they have to look through all the products?
Well, it always depends on the number of entries. This year we had 63 judges from 25 countries, so this is really an international group of very, very experienced professionals.
Wow, that is a hard work, I'm sure. Yeah. But let's come back to Acer a little bit. IF and Acer has been working for years. Do you observe any changes, if any, that you see some of the changes on design language and how to progress?
Sure, of course we do. I would say, knowing Acer for 20 years, let's say more or less 20 years, I would say the change is, of course, very easy to identify. Because in the past,
tell us about that. How easy to identify that?
Until 2000, it was more about cases and boxes. That was at that time computer design, right? Cases and boxes. Since 2000, I would say your design journey has started. And if you see the past 15, 18 years, I would say you see dramatic changes in a positive way. I mean,
that's good to know.
regarding precision, regarding performance, regarding emotions. Because nowadays you sell emotions. Nowadays you don't sell a product. You sell experience and emotions.
That, I feel very happy to hear you saying that. If you could, in a simple language, 1 or 2 sentences, how do you best describe Acer's design language?
Right now, I would say it is still a functional approach. Of course, a lot of engineering needs to be wrapped and packed and make sure there is performance. But on the other hand, there is an emotional approach which covers the big variety from private use to gamers, and that's a real big
the new area that we're entering.
That's really something which needs a specific design approach as well. That's a very different design language.
I agree with you.
The design team does very well.
So you have seen that?
Sure.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Ross.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks.
Our designs are well received and well celebrated by our consumers. In fact, only this morning I was checking on the web on how people look at our product. Take Amazon, for example. Out of Amazon's top seller SKUs, out of the top 6, Acer actually got 50%. 50% of top sellers are Acer product. And the only gaming machine in the top sellers are belong to Acer. We are very happy to see that. But even more, the most wished product is not just what is selling, but what people really want. The most wished product that out of 3, Acer got 2. So we are happy to see that, but we are going to continue to make sure that our design is accepted, is celebrated. Let's change the topic a little bit. Over the past few times of our global press conference, we've been talking about virtual reality. Virtual reality that we joint venture with a Swedish company. How many people here from Europe? We joint venture with a European company to create a StarVR, a virtual reality company. The company, it has done pretty well. We've been progressing into IMAX, we're getting into Japan in Sega, and we are getting into Dubai to create the biggest VR park in the world. How many people here have been to Dubai? Wow, you're lucky. All right, for people who have never been there, let's see a video, the Dubai VR park. Let's see it.
cool is that?
And StarVR has gone beyond location-based entertainment, which is doing well. And we have expanded ourselves into showrooms so that people will be able to really touch and feel almost like reality. And we have already extended over into engineering, for instance. So for engineers, try to design and innovate through software tools. Other than they will have to do 3D printing, they will have to do the real mold and do model and make samples. And we have also moved into training and simulations so that people can get used to what they need to perform without having to really operating those machines. Last but not the least, another very big application that we are doing is the architecture and interior design, so that the designers and the end users will have a right tool to communicate, to simulate, to understand, to feel what can be done. One thing I would like to announce to you is StarVR is already listed in Taipei Stock Exchange. StarVR is the only solely focused on virtual reality stock traded in the world. I'm very happy to see that. Let's come back to personal computer, our core business. We pay a lot of attention to make sure that our core business continue to grow, and we want to make a mark. Let's see the video.
They say we're entitled. They say we're overconnected. When life doesn't go our way, we're expected to say, why me? But really, we say, why not me? Why not carve the path we want to take? We know that if we want more, it's on us to keep going, keep connecting, keep writing the future. We believe it doesn't matter who you are or where you start. Each of us has unlimited potential. Infinite chances to make your mark. They say we're entitled, and we are. We're entitled to achieve our dreams, and we will.
TC continue to be the majority of our business, continue to be a very important part of our business, and we are very happy to have our guest today from Microsoft to join us on the stage, Paul Donovan. Paul, how are you? Good morning, Paul.
Good to see you again.
Tell us what's new from Microsoft.
Oh God, everything's new. Look, we've seen just fantastic innovation. I agree with you that it's in your DNA. Everything we see, innovation, you guys are driving growth across the entire ecosystem. Before we start, tell me, you went to our flagship store on 5th Avenue the other day.
I just did that yesterday.
What'd you see?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing. You know what? 7th floor. I never seen any store as big as that one.
We'll take up all Taipei 101 next time.
Well, we'll try that.
I also saw a video and I saw some pictures. Your team was doing some mixed reality and you were doing some gaming scenarios over at our mixer studio.
Yes, I did that.
How'd you do?
Wonderful. I mean, my score wasn't good, wasn't perfect, but I really enjoyed it.
Look, we just see great innovation. Let's shift into a topic about some of the innovation and growth we see across the ecosystem. Again, driven by Acer.
Okay.
Just 2 quick topics. First is education. We see really big growth. We're having one of our best years in recent memory.
Big deal on education.
And there's one reason, the partnership we have with you.
There you go.
We're not even done with the year, and we've already known that we are going to have the biggest year ever with Acer in the education segment.
Wonderful. Excited about that.
Yeah, an example, innovative products. The TravelMate Spin. Awesome device. Everyone talks about durability. Everyone talks about the sub $300 price. Me, I love the multicolor LED displays that everyone can see and all the kids are having fun. Most important, though, is the student learning outcomes.
I agree with you. They are the future.
The recipe we found is that with your pen and Windows Ink, we can really drive performance up about 10 to 30%. Kids using it for OneNote. Group collab and creativity using the whiteboard app. And then obviously, STEM calculations. Just awesome stuff across the EDU portfolio with you guys.
That's what we have done. Tell people some of the new things which might be coming.
Yeah, one more thing. Gaming. You're going to spend a major section of today's meeting on gaming.
Hey.
Acer's doing awesome, right? The market's growing. We see both usage and back in Q4, almost 30% unit growth. Do you want to share or do I get to share how you guys did relative to competition?
We outperformed.
How much?
A lot.
7x. 7x. 3 times better than number 2 in the market.
There you go.
I mean, so those are just astounding metrics, right?
I'm going to explain that later.
He's going to, yeah. We're being a little cheeky up here. Apologize. I'm from New York as well.
Cheeky?
You have to give us some latitude. Look, we're going to talk about a lot of devices later on, but the one that's my personal favorite. I'm always on the road, right? Look, the Predator Triton 700, awesome ultra thin, anytime, anywhere, while maintaining all that high-end graphic performance and the screen res that the gamers truly love. So an awesome device.
Amazing. Amazing device, amazing partnership.
Yep. What's next?
What's next? You know what? Doesn't matter. We will be your front runner, we'll be your best partner.
You are. We're doing it, as we think about the next year, the next few years, it's really about one term for us, modern. We want to modernize the entire portfolio. Acer's on the forefront with us on making this journey and this transition. Modern design, thin and light, that you're proud to show off at Daniel's Broiler last night over dinner with your team. You literally want to show the device that's so beautiful. Modern experience. These are a lot of the Windows features that we think are hero. You already spoke about vision. We're talking about voice. We're talking about touch. Ink and pen, my favorite, always connected. I know you're a rogue warrior, so am I.
part of the job we have to do it, right? We have to do what we have to.
Last thing, modern performance. Look, Acer is absolutely our most innovative and our most aggressive partner on a solution we call Win10 and S-Mode. It drives better security and better performance. So we're super excited. We think it's a win-win-win.
Well, didn't mean we run fast.
Awesome.
Here you go. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jason.
The whole industry of PC, at best, we say it's flattish. However, there's one segment that is doing particularly well and very big. That's a thin and light product segment. And with our design language in design injected into our DNA, our product is actually doing pretty well. Our Swift product line, year to year, Acer has gone up 45%, totally outperformed the market. And today, we're not going to be limited by what we have. We're going to introduce something new. For that, I would like to invite Eric Eckerson to join me on the stage for our new Thin and Light Night Out. Eric, how are you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm great. Hey, thanks. This is a really exciting product. And after highlighting our commitment to design, we should really point out that while a very striking product, the beauty is more than skin deep. The design beauty goes beyond just the appearance. And the concept behind this that everybody was thinking when we were designing is minimize to maximize.
Wait. This one looks bigger.
You're right. So this is a larger screen, 15.6 inches. It has touch. We've also, at the same time, minimized something, the bezel on the edge.
So it maximizes the screen and minimizes the bezel.
That's right. We've also increased the battery. So now it has a longer battery life. It's going to last all day.
But you know what? The Swift 5 is the thinnest computer with its size, right? How does that work so far?
Well, so what we've done is used a combination of materials, choosing for the different sides and materials on this product to make it light. So it's the lightest. Although it's the largest screen in this family now, and now it has a larger battery. We've kept the weight the same as what we introduced last year. It's under 1 kilogram.
Oh, it's still under 1 kilogram. It's still the same weight, but bigger screen, bigger battery.
So a better experience for the user.
I love that. Thank you very much. Thank you. I also want to highlight that all the details, the aging, the cutting, that we actually take a lot of attention to make sure that the product is doing well. Another product line that we feel very proud. Over years, we have delivered more than 10 million, we are talking about 10 million Chromebooks so far. So today, we're going to introduce you a little bit more Chrome device. Eric, what do we have on Chrome today?
You mentioned we've had great success with Chrome, and we have, and I'm excited to talk about this new product because this is the new Chromebook Spin 13. It's a convertible device, as you can see, but it's also the world's most powerful Chromebook. It's the first to market with the 8th generation Intel Core series of processors.
Wait, so this is Intel Core i5.
That's right.
Powerful processor.
World's most powerful Chromebook on the market.
Wow.
So it has, with all that power, we couldn't just say, well, that's good enough. We needed to make sure it's stylish as well. Pay attention to how it looks. So it's an all-metal design.
And it's 360 degrees?
360 degrees with the dual torque hinge. And we went a step further and included Corning Gorilla Glass on the top.
Wait, so the touchpad is a glass. It's Corning glass.
It's durable and silky smooth.
Wow.
So this is an incredible new device.
I love it. Thank you, Eric. Chromebook is an important device for us, but today we have a spatial device that we also want to show to you based on Chrome. That's the Chromebook Tab 10. The tablet based on Chrome. Eric, tell us more about this one.
So this is a really fun product, in large part because of the Chrome operating system and its ability for Google Expeditions AR, for augmented reality. So in a school environment, it really comes alive. It brings the session alive. Imagine chemistry, mixing chemicals without being worried about spilling and burning anything. Lower cost for running the classroom as well. It's also easy to manage because of the Google Management Console. So all those Chromebooks we've just deployed into schools now, everybody knows how to set up. You can do the same thing here. And as you're finding right there,
it's a pen company set.
So this has a Wacom EMR pen for interacting with the screen. It's included with the device and it's got great precision.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you for our new device, the tablet Dekalb Pro. In fact, what we have done is make sure that we integrate the platform, the community, and put together all the resources together to make sure that we create an ecosystem based on cloud that students will be able to learn easier, faster, more enjoyable. For that, I would like to invite Gary Brackman from Georgia, the school district IT director, to join me on the stage. Gary, how are you going? How is Georgia?
It's very hot.
Very hot. You should enjoy New York City a little bit better.
Yes, it's
Cool up.
great.
Tell us some cool story.
Absolutely. Dekalb County School District is in Atlanta, Georgia, and so we are one of the largest school districts in the United States of America. We currently have 103,000 students that we serve, close to 6,000 teachers that we serve, but what's really most important is we are extremely diverse. We have over 147 different languages spoken within our school district, and so and what's really major is that we currently have about 14,000 employees. Dekalb County, we really are committed to ensuring success. I think Acer has been a great partner in helping us do that around technology. And so we want our students to really move on to the next level. And we also want them to lead a very great and productive life. One thing I want to share with you is that we really love empowering our students through technology, digitization. It gives them a chance to really use their voice, a voice that sometimes stays silent, also around collaboration and also reflection. These devices have provided opportunities for students that they just would not have otherwise. As we start to move forward, our goal and our mission is that education takes place anytime, anywhere. We want our students to be able to take these devices and learn on buses, learn at home, learning when they're at events and games. We want the learning to be nonstop, and we want to use technology to do it. As we start to move forward with this, what I do want to show you is a video of a short video of what we're doing in DeKalb County. I think I can show you better than I can tell you. So as you can see, we have a lot of devices, a lot of kids, and we're having a lot of fun. Currently, right now, we have over 85,000 devices, and we are still moving forward and growing in our partnership with Acer. What I do want to tell you is there are a couple key reasons as to why we use Acer, and these are extremely important to us as we move forward. Number one is customer service. We really believe in customer service, and we believe it goes a long way. Number two is product durability. Our kids can be rambunctious, and we need to make sure our products are strong, and Acer has provided that for us. And last but not least, of course, we know our kids need flexibility in their learning. They need touch, but they also need keyboarding skills, and we believe that the device that we have, the R13 and the R11, has provided that flexibility for us. So in closing, I do want to say we value the relationship we have with Acer, and this has been awesome so far.
Thank you very much.
Thank
we
you,
feel
Dave.
the same. Thank you, relationship with you. Thank you very much. Education is such an important part of our business. It's not just the business itself, but it's also our passion to make sure that our next generation have a brighter future. And for now, it's party time. It's playtime. It's getting in. Acer Gaming Predator has continued to conquer the gaming world. Our gamers love our product, and we are very excited. The new gaming phenomena has injected energy to this 14-year-old computer company. We feel young, passionate, and this is the right thing to do. In the past 12 months, in fact, our gaming business has gone up, almost double our business. And there are so many events that either we do it or self-initiated by countries that run it everywhere. But even more, there's so many people talking about our products. There are videos, there are bloggers talking about our products. Guess what? There are more than 1 million videos being made based on our product. And so many of the videos and many of the content have been viewed by millions of people. And today, we want to go beyond that. For that, I would like to invite Clark Gerner join me on the stage.
Right.
Hi, Clark.
Hey, thank you.
True gamer? Are you a true gamer?
Yes, ever since the age of 7.
Oh, that counts. Okay. So tell us more about what we're going to have today.
So what we have today first to show you is our Nitro series of products. The Nitro series is emerging strong for the up-and-coming gamer who wants to really start taking their gaming a bit more seriously. And so we have our Nitro 50 desktop, which alongside the Nitro series display, the 144 Hz display, makes an incredibly competent system. The Nitro 50 itself has an 8th gen Intel Core i7 Plus processors and graphics.
Let's see the Nitro product.
Yeah, let's bring it out.
Yep. Look. All right, here you go.
This is our first Nitro 50 desktop. It has a very aggressive looking and very nice looking black and red design.